Hi, I'm Sandra Palmer. With me, I have the Kiana Jane, otherwise known as Kiki. Say hi.
Hi, how are you?
Today, we are going to be discussing legacy and what it means to you. So, Kiana is 17 years old, lives here in North Carolina, recently graduated, well, almost graduated from high school, not the formal graduation, but anyway. Kiana, I want to just have a talk with you about legacy and tell me what that means to you.
It means legacy basically is kind of like what somebody left behind in their lifetime, what they did, some of their morals, some of their values, like their religion, how people just basically, I was going to say how other people remembered them and the things they did for other people, I guess you could say, but mainly how other people remembered them.
So, in your lifetime, in your 17 years here on Earth, have you experienced living in someone's legacy or having their legacy live on?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and who might that be?
My dad.
Your dad. Tell us a little bit about him.
Well, my dad was always like hardworking. He's always doing stuff for other people. He passed away when I was about 8, and kind of how he was always doing stuff for other people. I'm like the same way, so I guess you could say that's me living in his legacy and like kind of following his legacy. If you get what I mean, he's always doing stuff for the community and always putting other people before himself, and I'm kind of that way. So I guess you could say living his legacy.
Okay, and your dad passed away, you said, when you were 8 years old. Tell us about your life before you were 8 with your dad. That things that you remember the most about him.
He always made me do yard work.
Yard work.
Yeah, we'd go around the neighborhood, we'd be doing helping other people like doing the yard work. I mean, I always had fun. It was never torture, but like we always had fun cutting grass. I would pick up rocks. I wasn't good at it, but I pick up rocks. Um,
Did you throw them?
I probably did. Um, listen, we like I'd always be at church every Sunday. We were always volunteering doing stuff. He'd even be like on the road though. We'd be driving somewhere and he'd like pick up trash. He'd just like randomly on the
When you say pick up trash, what do you mean?
road. Like trash, like 7-Eleven cups, baggies, like just sitting on the side of the road. He'd pull over, he'd pick it up.
Oh, to like kind of keep the neighborhood clean.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you said that you went to church.
Mhm.
So your dad was into church as well.
Mhm.
Was he prominent in the church? Did he
Yes.
hold positions in the
I
church?
think he was an usher, if I remember correctly.
An usher?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think or
So
like one of those greeters at the.
a
I think he was.
deacon, maybe? A deacon. Okay.
Yeah.
So with legacy, what
Mhm.
if you had a legacy? Well, which you will have a legacy. What would you want people to remember you as? What would be your legacy?
Like, okay, honestly, I'm always like the fun, outgoing person. I'm always like I said, it's kind of like my dad's. I'm always helping people, doing other things for people. Even if like I really don't have anything, I'll do other things for people, put people before myself. Um, I like to help people and give people advice too.
Okay, so if your dad was here today living in this pandemic, what do you think he would say?
I like to me stay home.
Quarantine.
Stay home, yeah, because I don't stay home.
How do you think he would do during the pandemic? Do you think he would quarantine?
Probably not.
No.
They probably still help people.
Help people like how?
Do their yard work, bring them food to the older people if they can't get out of their houses. Because we did that too at the church. We did like food pantries. You like
Oh,
bring
you
them
did
plates and
food
stuff.
pantries.
Yeah.
Interesting. Did you ever do like a soup kitchen and help feed people?
Um, Nobody really came to the church. They cooked and they made plates, and we took plates. They had like list of places where there's people who were like less fortunate, and we take the plates over
Interesting, interesting. So, if you had one last thing to say to your dad about his legacy or just about him in general, what would that be?
there. How to be more kind-hearted like him. Because sometimes, I really wish I was, because I'm nice, but then sometimes, how people get. And he was always real, like, cool, calm, and, like, collected. And I just want to see how he did that, because I'm not that way
So he was
sometimes.
passive.
Yeah, he's really passive. Yeah.
So if you have one last thing to say,
No,
no, you don't have anything else for our audience?
I do not.
You do not.
I do not.
Okay, today we would like to say thank you for having the Kiana Jane, otherwise known as Kiki, here with us. Thank you so much for coming, and I enjoyed this conversation, even though it was short. I thank you for being a guest on this segment of Legacy.
Thank you for having me, ma'am.
You are quite welcome. Thank you.